If you have not become a patron of the Geocache Talk Network, what are you waiting for? Patron levels start as low as a Bison Tube level at $3 a month. To sign up is easy. Simply go to the Geocache Talk website and click on the Become a Patron button, or go to patreon.com/Geocache Talk. Patrons now get the famous Blackout coin, invites to special events, and other really great items throughout the year. Become a patron today. Have you subscribed to FTF Magazine yet? FTF Magazine is the #1 geocaching magazine available. It is a quarterly magazine that you can be part of. Submit your geocaching milestones and adventures to be published. FTF Magazine is also interactive with puzzles to solve and the hunt to find Spartacus. If you can solve the puzzle or find Spartacus, then you will be entered in to win a special pack tag. Every new subscription, you will receive a special swag pack. Subscribing is easy. Just visit FTF's website, ftfgeo.com. Don't miss out and subscribe today.
Logwork, the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook's designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who'd rather go caching than doing cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Hello, and welcome to the 50th episode of Challenge Talk, part of the Geocache Talk Network. You can watch the show live on the second Tuesday of each month. Feel free to jump over to YouTube, Facebook, or X to watch the broadcast live and join the wonderful and active chat room, or listen to the entire show later on your favorite podcast player.
So tonight, we're going to talk about recent changes to Project GC, maybe updates is a better word, that you might not be aware of. We also have lots of special giveaways for both our live audience and our, what I'm going to call a post audience. If you can't listen live, we have an opportunity for you to win too, and we're going to use the Wheel of Challenges. So listen live, get your email app ready, follow the instructions when the time comes so you can have a chance at winning one of tonight's prizes.
That's right. We got lots of prizes. And we also have our regular prizes to give away each show to our listeners. Between each show, be sure to email your challenge cache finds to challengetalkpodcast@gmail.com and you could be a winner. At the end of the show, we'll highlight some of the challenge caches you found and someone will win our coveted monthly giveaway.
So good evening. We are your hosts, Tim and Emily.
Hello.
I'm
good to
Tim.
see you, Tim.
And Emily, how's your month been?
My month's been fun.
Oh, look at that.
Everyone always hears about my mom, and so she's been visiting. And
Mom,
we have
welcome.
been, hi Tim, we've been geocaching, right? So, you know, I've talked about it a lot this year. We've been on a Jasmer quest for the past year. Maybe I should say I'm on a Jasmer quest. I'm dragging Mom on her Jasmer quest too. I get to do 2 Jasmers this way. So we've been doing a lot of geocaching to fill Mom's grid, trying to get every month up to 4. And then we're doing a big road trip next month to go along with going caching. And so, yeah, we're just working on filling all of those so that we can have a big achievement next month. And we'll talk about that probably in October. So,
Yeah. And the fun thing is when she's working on my Jasmer, I get to go on the trips. I get to do all the fun things while she does all the statistics.
And you know me, I love the planning as much as the trip. So I've been having fun for a very long time in this past year doing all this Jasmer planning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when we talked to Michigan, you've been doing the planning and you're working on your Jasmer, but as a serendipitous event, Mom gets her Jasmer filled
That's
too.
right.
That's
right.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I quizzed her the other day. I said, so Mom, do you know how many Jasmer loops you have? And she's like,
I now know I have 2.
Oh,
And
right.
I'm working on the 3rd.
hopefully 3rd Jasmer loop next month. Yes.
All right. Well,
Tim,
welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank you.
visiting.
You know me, Tim, so you know that everything she says is true.
I do.
Yeah.
That's
All
fun.
right.
It
So
was nice seeing everybody.
Mom's off to the living room to watch live. Good. Thanks,
All
Mom.
right. Cool.
How about your month, Tim?
It's been a crazy month.
Yeah.
I really don't know how I survived the month. And based on what I've got going on, I'm not sure I'm going to survive the next year.
Ooh,
So
I hope you do.
I mean, I really hope I do too. So the first thing I got involved in is something called Camp MyGo,
Uh-huh.
Michigan Geocaching Organization. GCAP N57 just went live last night.
Awesome.
Set up for August of 2025. This is probably Michigan's first homegrown mega event. At least we hope it's going to
Awesome.
be a mega event. We're
Uh-huh.
planning a lot of fun stuff. And I'm one of the co-chairs of the committee that's going into this. I did not listen to Memphis. I did not listen to Gary. I did not listen to Dee.
You joined a mega committee.
Yeah, they did. They got me.
Isn't that what retired people do?
Yeah, I couldn't say no. So just got back from Midwest Geobash, and a shout out to Acorn Mama. We had a really nice hot dog meet and greet. We've got some surprises coming in the future. My videographer, which some know about, had to go to Wisconsin for some other mega event last week. So a lot of our stuff is on the editing room floor. So
Cool.
we'll
Can't wait.
September. And then I got another invitation for this event, and I couldn't say no. So I'm an ambassador for Geo Woodstock, along
Very
with
cool.
people. GCANXXI. I have never been to West Virginia, so it's a state that's open. It looks like Maryland is not too far away, so I can.
Oh, not at all. Yeah.
two to my list. And along the way, I still managed to get to my 22,000th find.
That's awesome.
And 1,175 challenges.
That's
if
awesome.
That
too.
weren't enough, my daughter's getting married on Friday.
Oh,
so there's a whole ton of honeydews and honeywidges, kudges that I'm expecting over the course of the next week. So
of course.
tons of fun. I'm super excited for next year, but I hope I survive.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Well, that kind of takes us into one of our news items about next year.
Yeah, which is that?
That is another event that just went live.
Could it be this one?
Yes. So Cache Fest Hawaii, GCAV HMK. Are you putting that on your list too?
Yes, this is on my. We're part of the organizing committee this year. You and I have been added to that group, at least according to the team. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes, one more event to organize. I have already started planning. I've got my caches kind of outlined, and I will be there, God willing.
All right. Very good. Mom and I are making our plans. We're getting this figured out. Mom needs Hawaii. It will be her 50th visited state, but her 49th geo state.
Nice.
So we got to get Mom to Hawaii.
I already geo visited Hawaii, but I'm really looking forward to having fun on Oahu and with all of our Cache Fest friends.
Exactly. Yeah, and some other news from my local area. We have another Oregon GeoCoin Challenge coming up. This is the 2024 Albany GeoCoin Challenge 11, I think it is. GCATX3B, and this is the GeoCoin that you can earn by coming to Albany, Oregon. So hopefully Lori can come, and I'll see some other folks. And yeah, it's a great time. I love visiting Albany, Oregon for this event every year. And then another thing I've mentioned in my area, there's a cacher called FX Bill who likes to hide a lot of caches all over the difficulty terrain board so that people can get multiple loops of their fizzy. And he recently created this geo art with his name, FX Bill. And there's a number of boat caches and then caches along a road all in the higher difficulty terrain level. So that's helpful for a lot of people. And then also he hid a number of challenge caches near the GeoArt, challenges that you will achieve by doing the GeoArt. So I just thought that was a neat twist on giving people more opportunities based on what he creates for the community.
Yeah.
So again, check out Oregon. There's so much cool stuff to do here in the geocaching world.
Cool. All right. Now, for our live audience, are you ready? We're going to try to use the StreamYard hashtag project.
Yes.
See what we can do.
So we've got our first contest.
Yep. Tonight is all about Project GC. So we want you to type in the chat pound PGC for Project GC.
That's
and
right.
you will be entered in the wheel. It's not the wheel of challenges.
No, it's the StreamYard wheel.
StreamYard selection. So we're going to give you a few minutes to put that
Yeah, we popped that up on the screen there real quick for our
Cool.
live viewers.
While you're doing
what
that.
What did you say, Tim? Pound. I am that old, but
Or
I have
hash.
converted. Hashtag.
We call that a hashtag.
PGC.
Oh yes, it's a pound sign. I'm old. Sorry.
Yeah.
But while we collect our PGCs, I really wanted to talk about the stats tonight.
Hashtag pizza GC doesn't work. You're not.
It doesn't work, but he also doesn't qualify. So he can do whatever he wants.
I mean, have fun with it, but it's not going to work.
So this month we moved up again in challenges. We added 472 challenges to the worldwide game. There are now 42,592 challenges in the world. And probably one of the more interesting facts is happening here in the United States.
Okay.
Texas has always been number one, at least since I started tracking this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. California is number one. However, Texas is now only 20 challenges behind California.
Okay, Texas.
So the number one spot is in question. So all you folks in Texas, let's go and take over a number one spot. Now, also the number 3 state in the United States is Florida. And currently, Michigan is 27 caches away from taking the number 3 spot on the,
All right.
on the list.
All right. So our listeners, you can make a difference in Tim's reporting. We have the real live data on what you can do. Basically, how to challenge cache. That's awesome. How fun to see changes.
Yeah. All right. We've collected 29 entries.
And we want to say,
call?
last call, as you're getting that hashtag in, huge thank you. All of tonight's contests and prizes of Project GC memberships are from Project GC. So they wanted to give us this for our audience. We thank them very, very much. So for this current StreamYard contest, this is to win a 6-month Project GC membership. And we're going to do one more of these later on in the show. So last chance, hashtag PGC. And Tim, when you're ready, I guess spin that wheel.
All right. Let's do, oops, I can't.
Or draw that winner.
Wrong one. Here we go. I always try to click on the sharing screen rather than.
Oh, right. When we're sharing our screens, there's.
Wait a minute. I saw Memphis in there.
All right.
Joe McCrae.
Very good. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo.
So we'll be in touch to get you guys your codes for redeeming those memberships.
Yep.
That's great. No whammies tonight. No whammies. I love it.
No, everybody has good stuff tonight.
Very good. All right. So congratulations and stay tuned for a few more games tonight. All right. So tonight's topic, we said there's been some updates on the Project GC website. Now, these updates did take place back in April, but, we're only a show once a month. So It took us a little bit of time to get to these, but I think they're good updates. So we wanted to talk through them in case you guys haven't noticed. You can sign up to be notified. All of these are on the Project GC website under the news tab. And but we wanted to talk through and show a real life use of these changes, because it was a lot of changes at once and they were pretty good changes. So I'm gonna pull up my Project GC page here. Tim, let's get this sized right. This is like the only thing we forgot to do pre-show.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's that looking?
It looks good to me.
Okay. And we'll talk through this both for our audio listeners and for I know whenever I'm looking at a shared screen, I can't see it when Tim's sharing it. So, bad eyes unite. All right. So this, like I said, there's a tab on the Project GC website, a news tab. If you go up here, let's see, it's under home. It's the first thing. It's news. So that shows you a lot of their recent changes. It's kind of in a blog format. And one of the things that they mentioned was email notification changes. And so you can, in your settings, so over here, I'll go over to my name, Emily Renee, and settings. And if you're a premium member, you can scroll down and sign up for certain email notifications. So you can see their notifiers. So first of all, just plain receive email notifications, but then we have edited log notifications. So once per day, Project GC will look through the geocaches that you own and see if any of the logs have been edited. So if the text is changed, it will send you email informing you of the change. The email now includes buttons that link Project GC, where you can see the actual difference between the two versions of the log. So that's a paid membership, as you can see there. Also, we've got log images notifications. So all log types are monitored, and Project GC can send you notifications by email when someone uploads an image on one of their logs. So a person might, type their placeholder log or something, and if they add an image later, you'll get that in your daily digest if there's anything to report for that day. And then we've got this favorite points notifications, which is new. This is Project GC can create and send email reports showing the changes in favorite points on geocaches that you own. So these reports show both added and removed favorites per geocache and by who.
Yeah. And I really like that one because
I just got one this week that showed both favorites, one removed on an archived cache, and then others added. It's all right. No hard feelings at all.
No. Yeah. I've been getting a couple, and with Cosmic Quest, we want to see those.
Yeah. We're seeing those favorite points. Exactly.
Yeah. But I make it a point when someone adds a favorite point to one of my caches, I make it a point to send them a little note that just says, thank you. As a cache owner, I really appreciate their recognition of the effort that goes in.
Yeah.
And I don't put pill bottles in the woods. I try to put gadgety oriented caches out that are designed to make it fun for people to visit. And so I really do appreciate that. Like I said, from the work that goes into it, that there's no way to be rewarded as a cache hider except through a favorite point. So.
And really nice logs too. Yeah. I got one log. This is where I usually try to send out emails. I got one log this week from a brand new cacher, first find. They said, this is really neat. Thanks to the person who made this. I love responding to that and welcoming people to the game. Yeah. That's great. And you know what? Sometimes when I get my logs on people logging their find, it doesn't show that they added a favorite point. Maybe they went back later and did that because they forgot. I'm totally guilty of that. This will give you that update later in the Project GC email showing you, oh yeah, they did add a favorite point. All right, so I'm going to move over to another spot. This one we've already talked about, but we're just gonna show you guys. So, gosh, I hope I can find it. Okay, I was like, nothing like being on the spot, right? So this is sign challenges. So from my profile tab at the top, I'm going to hit sign challenges and that drop down. And this is something that got moved. So it's not new. It's just where can you find it now? This did confuse a lot of people at first. So this is not in your profile any longer. This is in that drop down. And they said, according to official guidelines, a challenge cache can be physically signed before the challenge itself is met, as we all know. Later, when the geocacher fulfills the requirements, the challenge can also be logged online, but not before. For this reason, Profile Stats have included a section that shows all the challenges with notes, but not a found log on them. And we've talked about that before. That's kind of a little bit of a other topic. If you got any questions, we're happy to answer that later. Feel free to email us or whatever. So since there aren't really, since these aren't statistics, they're now moved out of your profile stats and on their own page. So you can see here, these are ones that I have wrote a note on. You can see the first one there, I've got a question mark. It's because the data doesn't pool. That is a pre-moratorium cache, that well-rounded Davis County. So the data can't pool for Project GC to run your stats and know if you qualify. But then you can see the ones below that, that negative mark in the red, that is Project GC definitely knows I don't qualify for that one yet. So we've all used that before, but that's how that page works. I love the links to all these. This is a link to the cache page. And then you can see all the details about it as you're trying to stay current with that.
You have a very short list.
I do have a very short list. I don't see as many challenges on the coast as I have to wait till I travel to find some challenges. One of the things I'm going to do in prep of my next trip is to check out challenge caches along my route to see what else I can find on the trip.
There you go. Just by coincidence, you have what, 12 on your list? 15?
Let's see here. 22.
22. I have 274 on my list.
That's so fun.
And there's a bunch in there that I got green check marks for that I do need to go in and eventually log, but I'm lazy.
Some of these are from Cache Fest Memphis. A lot of these are from Cache Fest Memphis, and I'm still plugging away on them. Yep. Yeah.
Better to have them signed than be working on them and not have them signed that you got to go back.
Exactly. I've said it before. Don't be like me and be like, I'm not qualified. I won't sign yet. No, don't do that. Sign them.
Credit the Memphis Mafia on that one. I sign every challenge that I pass.
Absolutely. I had Memphis in my head. Thank you, Memphis, for being in all of our heads when we go geocaching. Oh, goodness. All right. So another thing that was new is new pages. Let me see if I can find that in the right spot. No, I didn't. I don't usually. All right. So this is under the statistics tab. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. It's so big, I can't scroll. So I'm going to make it small for just a second, smaller. So under the statistics drop down, we've got 3 pages here. So the geocaches per area page already existed, but to complement that, they added 2 new pages, geocache types per area and geocache sizes per area. So I'll click on sizes. We'll just say United States. I don't care. Let me filter and see what happens.
Go ahead and make your screen a little bit bigger.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. How's that?
There you go. Looks good.
Okay. So just by looking in the United States, you can see how many of each type and each size exists. And so that's for size. Oh, we get back to that original problem. So never mind. You can imagine the same with type. It would over here, instead of saying micro, small, regular, etc., it would say traditional, multi.
Look at the number of micros. Boy, somebody should do a show on the changing face of the future of geocaching.
Maybe that's one of the angles where geocaching.
Boy, I'm not a. Micros have their place. Every cache has their place.
Every cache has its place. Yep.
I'm just not a fan of micros.
Let's do more. Hey, just like the challenges in the area, we have the power to change every one of these statistics.
Yes, we do.
Have the power. Yeah. So, all right. So that's another one. All
Okay.
right, the biggie. I am going to go home to my dashboard. And under my dashboard, whoops, I need to scroll back up and hit my profile stats. And as you may or may not know, since I'm a premium member, this is updating my stats every day. If you are not a premium member, I'm not quite sure. It might be once a week. I don't even know how infrequently they update your stats if you're not a premium member. Do you know, Tim?
I don't. An account that I do follow, it it updates when necessary. So if you are an active Project GC viewer, I believe even if you are a non-premium, it will do it once a day.
Nels is saying, whoops, I hit the wrong one. Nels is saying once a week. And I feel like I've experienced that this week. My mom's not a premium Project GC member, but every night after we went geocaching, I would stalk her statistics, and it didn't update until a week into her visit here. And so that's why I'm thinking it could be around once a week.
And one of our non-premium
we got a lot of people
that
saying
I watch is when I looked in, it was over a month old. And after I looked at it, gave it half an hour or so and went back, it had updated for that day.
So you almost forced it. How interesting.
I think I did. Yeah. So I'm not sure, what the algorithm is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Christy is saying husband is non-premium once a week for sure. Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Thanks for the input.
But if you look once a week, then it may be automatically updating.
Knows that you're interested.
And we don't look at this. It is a tour account, and so we don't go into that account every week. We only go into it when we have a tour meeting, and so that may be why ours doesn't update quite as frequently.
Okay, and thanks, Colin. Colin says it says weekly in the wiki, so thank you. There we go.
Yep.
So that's an official word. All right, so on your profile, Project GC says Profile Stats itself is the go-to place to find most of your personal statistics, a way to show the history of your geocaching, your achievements, and to give you future goals. Do they know me or what? It's thousands of numbers all in one place, but also maps showing where you have traveled. So these are the changes as of April 2024. I'm going to scroll down to difficulty terrain charts. Let's keep going. Okay.
That's a long scroll.
Yeah. I love this website, and obviously I don't have it memorized. There we go. So here's the difficulty terrain chart. All right. So they added a new size selector. So you can see here for our audio listeners, I'm looking at my chart to up from the difficulty 5 in the top right-hand corner, we've got two words, type and size. Type selector already existed in one of the DT charts, and now they added size. So I'm going to click on this. When I click on type, it automatically defaults to traditional, and I can keep clicking that, and it goes to multi, goes to unknown, letterbox, earth cache, where I go, virtual, and then defaults back to all. So if you are really into getting a whole fizzy grid based on one type, there you go. Or you can do separately or together the size. No, wait, I'm sorry, not together, separately the size. So we've got nano, small, regular, large, and unknown. Oh, wait, and not chosen. So, wait, I'm saying something wrong. You guys know it. So, yeah, there you go. Those are two different ways where you can edit how you view your fizzy. That is so nice, so quick to give you an overview and maybe inspire you for one of your next goals. Tim,
there are a lot of challenges based on fizzies and different types of fizzies.
Aren't you working on some fizzies?
I've completed quite a few of them, but I do have a couple more fizzies left. I have a challenge fizzy that I'm working on it's on the challenges tab as opposed to this tab.
Yeah, because this tab would combine your challenges with your other unknown types. Yeah. So it's really,
But I am
That's
working
a
on my
sub.
large size fizzy as well. And so I've got a
Awesome.
couple of boxes open there.
Yeah. So sometimes this is why we want to do this visually. You know, you can read about it or you can, you know, look at this every day and not even notice a tiny change like that and not know that this is something you can do with this website. All right. So I'm going to scroll down again. I think I put this in. No, maybe I didn't put this in order. So here's what it is. Scrolling way back to the top. We have, goodness, Tim, I'm trying to find the calendars. You know what? I'm just having a moment.
The date found, the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down there below the difficulty ones.
And that's
They
right.
still
I
are.
think
They're
I already
down
went there.
low. Keep going. Nope, down.
Keep going.
Right there. Whoop, back up a little bit. Right in there.
Okay. So the same thing, although they're in a different spot. We've got type and we've got size. So type is over top your dates 1 through 8. Size is over top your dates 24 through 31 in this month and day
And
chart.
you are looking at the finds by hidden date.
Oh, thank you. Yes. But it's the same. Good point. Finds by found date and finds by hidden date. The same update has been made in the same location. So again, you can just scroll through the different types and see, have you found that type of cache on every day of the year, or do you have holes? So, oh, look at that. Okay, so I just quickly passed by lab that I was interested in. I didn't quite realize lab was on there. But I'm going to have to scroll the whole way back around to get back to lab. So
yep,
there
they
you
are
go.
kind of sequentially labeled.
Yeah. So we've got all the different types, and then again, all the different sizes. So it looks like I'm a lot closer to maybe some size calendars than I am for some type calendars. But
Right.
you know, Tim, we are the obsessed of the obsessed. And this is where we're at. We know a lot of you are at this level of your geocaching obsession too. And that's just so much fun to give yourself something to possibly do. And by working on all these challenges, personal challenges, someday you're going to run into a challenge cache about these things.
Right. Now, did you say the labs were in there?
Yes, the labs are in the type on finds by found date. There they are after unknown. Yeah.
Because there's also a lab tab.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's available for premium members, and maybe this is the non-premium member way to see that. Again, not sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. So going over to the lab caches tab, I guess we're looking at how many I've found in different months, different years, by weekday, and then there's the same chart.
There's the calendar. Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of change.
In the
it doesn't scroll through. Now one other point while we're on labs is that under the profile screen, I like this because I keep my finds in a spreadsheet, and I by calendar type from the old days. Under profile, if you select lab caches logged. This is also something that I just saw come back. They used to have the lab caches under the lab cache tab. They would have the lab caches that you logged, and now they moved it up over the profile. So in this case, you found 2,000 labs, and there's the date and the name of the location within an adventure. It doesn't give you the adventure name.
Right. You're right.
The location and the date you found it. So I use this for updating my spreadsheet when I do 4 or 5 labs in a day, and I don't remember which ones I did.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever navigated to this page. So there you go. Project GC is just layers on layers on layers of interesting thing. As Memphis said,
deep dive rabbit hole.
Rabbit holes. And it's so funny to look at this page. This page just instantly brings back memories to me. You can see the first 3 there. That's when Groundspeak was giving out one-use lab caches when they were first getting this going and starting to put it in the hands of the average player. And, so only one person could log the lab. So you had to share your lab with a very specific person. Do you remember that, Tim?
Kind of. I know my first lab was done at Midwest GeoBash, and it was more of a game that we had to play. Mine were in 2016, so actually your labs
Yeah.
are older than mine.
Yeah, that's a good point. I know I did labs at different events once upon a time. Yeah,
They would be on
I'm gonna
that
dive
list.
deeper later.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good. All right. So I went back to my dashboard where you can see my profile, and all these different tabs across the top give you tons of statistics. So we've got our finds, our milestones, FTF, hides, maps, badge gen, challenges, souvenirs, lab caches. So many things to go down. But again, we're just going over their recent updates. So going over to the FTF tab, no, excuse me, sorry, milestones tab, it now has a first cache by region in home country.
Oh.
So this section is now new. That's under first cache by country. Now we've got first cache by region in home country. So instead of just showing my first cache in Pennsylvania, it shows my first cache in every state. I like that. I like that. Again, this is just walking me down memory lane. I love that part of it too. Rainy day, getting on the computer. I wish I was geocaching. This is fun. This is fun
I
stuff.
remember when my milestones are a lot of that way. I remember that event. I remember that cache. I remember, those milestone ones are memorable. And the first one in a region or a state or a country, that's also pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely. So now over to that FTF tab, Project GC said various for FTF numbers module was added to the FTF tab. So you can see this is kind of like the quick glance. This is on your finds tab as well for all your finds, but this is like narrowing it down to your FTF finds. So when you enable one of the options on letting Project GC know which caches you were first to find on, it will generate these statistics for you. I was not an early adopter of the brackets with FTF in it in your log. So I keep a FTF bookmark list. And in my statistics or settings page, I link to that bookmark list. And that's how all this data is getting generated on this page. So you can see for yourself lots of stuff on there.
Yeah, I do that too. The challenge that I have with the bookmark list, the bookmark list can only contain 1,000 caches. I'm at 1,900 FTFs. So I've now got 2 lists, and I'm about to get to a 3rd list.
So you can link multiple bookmark lists in your settings. Great. Good to know.
Yep, you can. Yeah, you can list multiples.
All right. Also, the FTF tab has maps. So you can see here, I've got some FTFs in North America. Then we get into regions and counties. You can see what counties I have FTFs in or just by state. And then this says it's a bit simpler than those for general finds, meaning not as many maps. And then also the FTF tab has its own calendar. And again, you can sort by type and size in the same place over those 1 through 8 dates and 24 through 31 dates. And scroll through those types and sizes.
We went really quick there.
Sure. What do you want to see again?
Well, let's just back up a second. Where the heck are we? We are in your dashboard.
We are in my dashboard.
Under the FTF tab.
Under the FTF tab.
And is the FTF tab a premium member feature?
Well, I would presume so.
I know that is the hard part for us when we do it, that it's hard to check a non-account because I don't have one of those. My account is premium.
Obviously, we are huge fans of this website. We're giving away memberships tonight because we think it's worth it. So yeah, a lot of these features, and they did say that on their news update in April, that paid subscription only, it applies to a lot of these features. Yeah.
And it's another, is it a $24, I think, a year to be?
I think it's something member. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And heck, geocaching is free, right?
Right.
You know, just one day of gasoline gets you a year of Project GC premium
There
membership.
you go. I love it. So yes, so this project or FTF tab has your sum numbers, it has your maps, and it has your sub maps where that's
All
where I
right.
could see my states and my counties. And
I
then below
I
that,
love
the
our
calendar.
research department that Acorn Mama said that FTF is on the non-premium.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So great.
Good.
Perfect.
We appreciate you researchers.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. And so let's see here. The FTF tab now has FTFs by month module. Where do we got that? That's the calendar. We have location, cache type, all these different stats, difficulty terrain chart. You can see on that chart, we've got the type and size in the upper right-hand corner as well. There we go. This is the FTFs by month module. So that's new. And FTFs by weekday module. So those are side by side towards the bottom. Just one more way that they are sorting out your stats. Love it. Okay. And then I think we already covered this, but this was technically in the news that I've been reading through. The challenges logged module now links to the list of signed caches and tells you a summary. So I'm going to scroll up. That's this tab over here on this tab above all your stats. We're going to hit the challenges tab, and then it says challenges logged module. Did I just scroll right by it?
I think
Yes.
it's below that. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Challenges logged module now links to the list of signed caches and gives you the summary. So you can see it here. After my numbers, plus an additional 22 signed challenges, which is the link, whereof 0 are now fulfilled. So that's what we showed you before, but this is a link. And that's really nice. A lot of these stats in your profile link to the tool that's going to help you. So you can see up here, I can drop down the tools from the main bar, but also I can link from the stat that I'm currently looking at and getting really excited about.
Very nice.
Yeah. So there you go. Pretty simple. A lot of the changes are like you can now find the same thing on multiple features. And like I said, we wanted to point them out in case you just didn't notice yet or start to use them yet. All right. So Tim, should we have some more fun with Project GC by giving memberships away?
I think that would be awesome. I don't know.
All right.
Is the chat room ready for more giveaways?
I hope so. I hope so. So before we do our last hashtag giveaway, we are going to do 1-year memberships using our Wheel of Challenges. All right. So let's get the first question open. You guys get your email ready because we want you to email the answer to the question, one question at a time, so you can enter multiple times. If you've won before and hit your limit before, this is not that show. You can win tonight. This is all fresh set of prizes you can win from.
Yep. Everybody is eligible to win.
Everyone's eligible. So you're going to want
spin me.
Spin me, followed by your geocaching username in brackets with the answer. Here's your first question. And again, you're going to send this to challengetalkpodcast@gmail.com. Your first question is, there are 2 new pages to complement an existing page. Geocaches, which is the existing, caches by type, and geocaches by size per what? It's a little bit tricky.
This was a tricky one.
A little bit tricky. It's a unit. We'll give you that hint. It's a unit.
I'm going to go get the Wheel of Challenges.
Right. Very good. I'm going to start monitoring. Okay. I see a lot of new hashtags. This is great. We've got Pick Me, Pizza for Life, Pick Memphis. We definitely have people who want to win things. I love the enthusiasm.
This is not the hashtag game. This is our Wheel of Challenges game.
Yes, it is.
So we're changing names on you.
We have our first correct answer. and this
okay.
is from Dromaniacs. And the answer is area. Geocaches, let me see. I got to get back to my spot. Geocaches by type per area and geocaches by size per area. All right. So, Dromaniacs, we are going to put you up against our wheel of challenges. Tim, do you need the correct spelling?
The wheel. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good
I guess
one.
we'll see what the challenge is first.
Oh, it's a 3.
Okay, so it right on the line, but it's a 3 difficulty. GC 5FJ2K, the iconic challenge.
So this is from 2014, and it's an archived challenge, but let's run the checker. Change to Dromaniacs. Did I get it right?
Do you have a DRO?
Nope. DRO. There we go. There he is.
And
They
run
are.
that checker.
Yes. Woohoo! They qualify.
All right, we got our first 1-year membership winner, qualifying with all those different types.
So they have 10 different types within the
types
challenge condition page. That's
Good.
cool. Awesome. So
Congratulations.
Dromaniacs will record your name for posterity and be in touch. But we got more to give away.
We got more. All right. So the next question. So everyone get your email ready. I'm accepting new answers. Name one type of premium feature email notification. So you could technically give me 3 different answers. One of 3 different answers here.
So the first correct of any of those 3.
Of any of those.
Okay. Well, and you're monitoring it.
I'm monitoring. Got my email app open.
Okay.
Refreshing frequently. Looking for an answer.
Okay. Nothing yet.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Let's
We've
see.
got one?
Yes.
No.
We've got Cheeky Brit. Wait a minute. Sorry, Cheeky Brit. What did you send me? Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I had a moment. Cheeky Brit answered image added. I went to Tech Issue where I thought he sent me an image and it just gave me words. So I had a moment.
All right.
Sorry about that. Okay.
I know the Cheeky Brit is a challenged obsessed cacher, so let's hope for a 5. Let's make it.
All right.
tough
Let's
on him.
hope, or maybe we'll just land on that
Oops.
one.
Again,
All right,
I can't
so
click on the
spin that
screen
wheel.
being displayed. I got to click on the one that's over here on the other side.
And the
Come on,
answers
keep going,
on
keep
that
going. Oh, it's a 4.
4. So
But
yeah, the
this could be
answers on that
tough.
were changes, images added, favorite point changes, and edited log was the answer on that
Okay.
one.
So he's got 500 fizzy grid squares. This is a tough challenge. I've worked on
Okay.
this one for a while. I logged it back in February. And
Looks like GC8EMOK.
Cheeky Brit. No, is it one word? I'm going to get it wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I could be
2
helping
words.
you.
2 words, one capital. Two words. There were 2 words, 1 word, capital letter. And the Cheeky
All
Brit
right.
qualified.
Hey, I like it tonight. Another winner.
We're giving lots away. So
is
this
great.
one, this particular challenge, you need 500 fizzy squares from different states, different places. He's got Canada, the United States, Arizona, California. You need 500 different fizzy boxes.
Do they have
It's
a
not the
limit on
number
how
in any
many
boxes.
from how many from one particular region?
Nope.
Interesting.
Well, you can only have 81 from any
okay,
one
but
place.
you can have 81. All right.
Yes.
So you need at
he
least
lives in
5
Idaho and he has 80 of
different.
the 81 grid there.
All
So
right.
well done, Cheeky Brit.
Congrats. Again, we'll be in touch. Okay, our next question. The challenges logged module now links to what?
Oops. Shoot.
The challenges logged module now links to what? Again, continually updating my app, looking for your correct answers.
Oh, and BFMC Geocacher says that D4 for the 500 PhysiGrids, that would be a D6 down in Australia. And yes, they
Oh,
are, because we have a lot of states, and in Europe it would be easier too because of the number of countries that are close by. But yes, Australia is just one big island and be a
that
lot
is
tougher.
such a good point. What did you say again? Difficulty 6?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, we've got Cash Addict Mel with the correct answer, and it is signed challenges.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
So
Cash Addict Mel.
let's see.
She's another junkie.
Oh,
Oh no!
it's fun past that difficulty 1 into a 5.
All right, so
Corner
this is the Corner Pocket
Challenge.
Challenge, GCAHB1F. And what do we got to do? You need 75 in each of the 4 corners of your PhysiGrid. This is a tough challenge. This is a 90 challenge.
90 out of 100 difficulty on
That's
this
right.
challenge.
Okay, now help me with.
Oh, I already moved away. So sorry. Okay, so Cash, one word.
Addict Mel. Okay.
Yeah, space addict dash Mel.
Oops, get over here. Get over here. Cash. And once I get close.
Right. I love how it gives you that
Very
suggestion.
close.
And I look up my mom's statistics so much. I put the letter S and it pulls up Steelers check every time.
Oh, and unfortunately, she does not.
Not qualify. So Tim, I'm going to have you stay on that page, and we'll
Okay.
take the next correct answer because we want to give things away. So
Oh,
I'll
okay.
give you another name to put in here. We're going to
All right.
try Soccer Kicks. SOKRKX. There we go.
Like I said, this is a 90 challenge. Nope, Soccer Kicks doesn't. Everybody's
okay.
got the 1-1. I wonder why that is.
I wonder why that is. All right, let's try another one.
One more?
If we can't get this, we're gonna have to spin again, maybe.
Yeah, we'll go to another question.
All right, we're going with Gwisty. GUWI.
Whoop, who is it? Oh,
It's Christy, but it's spelled Gwisty.
Wisty, there he is. They are. All right, one more. No.
No.
Everybody's got the 1-1, but not in the top one. All right, so let's go back to another question.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the wheel away for a minute.
All right. The next question
We've got another
is,
question, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
The FTF tab in your profile now has its own what? And there are several answers on this one too. This is the wait and see moment. The dead air that I'm trying not to have for our audio listeners. All right, we got our first correct answer.
Okay.
We have from B&J Bish the answer of maps.
All right.
Which is correct.
Well, and again, another Cash Addict. Keep going. Oh, another 5.
Oh, wow.
So this is the GR Poker Challenge, GC42 MRC. I don't know what this one is about. Oh, so this is where you have to find a whole bunch of different
That's right.
poker-oriented things.
Combinations.
Yeah, where's the checker? Why is the checker not here? I used to know this, but now I don't. All right, so I'm going to go away for a minute.
I'll put the link to the checker in the show notes or the chat for you, Tim.
Oh, okay, you got
How's
it.
that sound? There
Sounds
you go.
great.
All right. Must be one of those. Let's see. It's a 2012 challenge, and
I have
doesn't have a checker on the
I have
page.
the monkey loaded. Okay, B and J Bish. Okay, so much for that.
All
There
right,
we
here we go.
And boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
No. So which one are they missing? They don't have the Royal Flush, which is the DTs of 2225, 2525, 33, 3535, and 44.
Well, something
All
to
right,
work towards.
Do we have
All
a
right, let
winner?
me give you another name.
Yep.
We got Bloody Cool.
Oh, Bloody Cool should do this. Oops, I spelled it wrong again. You think I know his name for now. Uh-oh, it's thinking.
It's thinking hard. All right,
and there
we got a
it is. All
winner.
right, Bloody Cool made it.
Very good. Congratulations.
So he has a full poker hand.
Good, good. Okay, our final question of the night.
I thought that one was our final question of the night.
We only gave away 3. I want to give away 4.
I gave away 4, I thought. Didn't we give away 4?
Oh, guys.
I thought we gave away 4.
Hey, Pizza Ninja, are you in the chat? Have you been doing our show tracking?
Wait, we gave 1 to Germaniacs,
Mm-hmm.
1 to Bloody Cool. We didn't give 1 to Soccer Kicks. Missed that one.
Guess we should have been taking notes, huh, guys?
We should have been. Do we have another question in the? I don't think we have
do
another question on the sheet.
Well, we have a question, so we might not be able to put it on the list. We got Cash Addict Mel.
Right. Oh yeah.
Right.
Did Cash Addict Mel win?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. This is
Well,
recorded.
we're gonna review the video and make sure we have all of this done.
We're gonna be fine. All right. So here's your last question, and maybe we don't have a banner for this, so listen up. Calendars added what type of selectors to modify your results? And this has 2 possible answers as well. Calendars added what type of selectors to modify your results? It's a little bit of a tricky one to answer. I'll keep looking here.
Yeah, I like Bloody Cool says everybody's a winner. And yes, if you're into challenges, you are definitely a winner.
Yes. All right. Our first correct answer was from BFMC with the answer of
Australia.
Size and type.
Size and type. All right.
So spin that wheel.
Let's make it an easy one. No!
Again, it spun past the 1 onto the 5. Spin it again, Tim. We don't want the same challenge.
Okay. Oops. I have to go back the other way. Yeah, we already did that challenge. You might qualify, though. You never know.
Oh, boy. I hope I didn't ruin your win there, BFMC. Three and a half, I think.
Which is GC Alpha Alpha Foxtrot 9X. Challenge number 42. 500 multis. I wonder if they do multis down in Australia. This is an 85 on the
85
difficulty scale. BFMC. Does that give me enough? That doesn't give me enough. Help me out. Where are they? BFMC. Why doesn't GO?
I think probably start again. It's not giving you any suggestions. It might just be a glitch.
Right. Did I hit a space in there? BFMC.
There we go.
Yeah, but he's geocachers, isn't it? No, just BFMC.
Oh.
BFMC has 205 multis, not 500.
That's a lot of multis. That is
that is a lot of multis for a 3.5. Somebody maybe need to get the wheel going.
Let's get the wheel.
All right. So what's our next? Give me another name.
Our next correct answer was B&J Bish again.
Okay. Can they win twice in the same?
They didn't win.
Oh, they didn't win. That's right. They didn't win.
Oh,
They're not going to
not
win. They're
this
not
one
going to win
either.
again.
This
They
is
only
a
have
hard one.
130.
I mean,
All right.
I'm not
One
saying
more.
you guys aren't great, but I'm not sure anyone's going to win this.
Our wheel is being really obnoxious tonight because we
Our
want to
wheel
give
is
things
giving
away. We got
such
these for
hard
you know.
things.
Smile 612 does not. They've only got 65. All right, we're going to spin again. If we're spinning again, do we need to go back to who answered this question correctly?
Let's go. This is tricky, guys. We didn't anticipate some of these things. So thanks for your grace as we make these on the fly decisions.
All right, at 2.5, I suggest we go back to the question and start with BFMC again.
I'm okay with
through
that.
these three
Yep.
and see what we do. This one is just Quest Challenge. The GC42 TZA.
And Pizza Ninja just made a comment that made me laugh because it's so true. We need a 500 Adventure Lab challenge so everyone wins. Isn't that the case?
That would
it's
be good.
becoming
All
more
right,
true every day.
All right, I gotta pull the checker from the page. I knew where they were. I forgot last time. Okay.
All right, got it.
BFMC. Run the checker. Oh no!
Oh no!
So you only had 3 ending in J or Q. Okay, so these need to end in J or Q, and you need at least 10 that do that. All right.
All right. So if we're going
3.
on that train, we got to do B and J Bish again.
Okay. And B and J is not qualified. They only have 2.
You guys, the anxiety. All right. So then Smile 612.
And Smile 612 does not qualify.
Oh my goodness.
How about we hold this till next month?
We could do that.
We can give it away next month.
Oh my goodness, you guys. We might have to redo this wheel or something. This wheel has it out for all of us.
Tonight, we've given some away. We do have another hashtag challenge. Why don't we do the hashtag challenge?
Another hashtag. We
know we will give something.
We know we're going to have a winner. So if you've just joined us, put in the comments, hashtag PGC. We'll give you a few seconds to get that in there so that you can be a part of this challenge. Someone is guaranteed to win a 6-month membership to Project GC.
Yeah,
hashtag.
It takes me a few minutes to get this thing going.
Sure. Yes. So you can see it. We pulled it up on the screen. Hashtag PGC. All right. Let's see. I'm watching the chat. Give it a second. I saw people come into the show late. So I'm watching a few last people get in there. If you already typed it once, you don't have to type it again, but hashtag PGC.
Right. It keeps track of it. We know that according to YouTube, there are 53 people watching, and some of those are our friends who are ineligible. And we have 38 entries in the drawing right now. So Memphis, you are not eligible to win.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, Tim.
Here we go.
Let's draw our final winner.
And this time it is. Wait, Joe McCray won the other one.
Did you start a new page?
I don't know if I did or not.
I'm sorry, Joe. We got to select a different winner. That was the plan tonight. That you guys, live shows. It's just not going like we planned.
Best laid plans of Mason. Tony Golden.
Tony Golden. Whew. Again, thank you for your grace as we're trying to do amazing things live with technology. It's just crazy. So thank you for playing that with us. Thank you again, Project GC, for giving us these prizes. We love Project GC. It's both required in the world of challenges and well loved. So thank you again. And we are going to give a shout out to to all of the people who submit their monthly challenges. We appreciate all of you. We are running short on time. real quickly, instead of showing the cache pages, Kitty Cache submitted a geocache sizes challenge to find 25 micros, 10 small, 5 regular, 1 large. She found a challenge this past month that finished the last square in her challenge busy grid. So
Ooh,
that's
nice.
awesome. Yes. And Jedi Trash Panda found a webcam challenge to find and log 13 web caches. He said, not only did I make the find, I got FTF on this challenge cache. So that's cool. We're going to link those 2 caches in the show notes. And also thanks to Bloody Cool, Acorn Mama, Flowers 22, Just Finding Our Way, Dromaniacs, Seebeck Tribe, and J6 Family for your additional submissions.
Yeah, lots of submissions this month. Thank you very,
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you so much. So again, send your challenge finds in between this show and the next show to challengetalkpodcast@gmail.com and you could win. And this month's winner is J6 Family. Congratulations. We're going to send you our Challenge Talk Path Tag. So everyone who's won a membership tonight or this path tag, we're going to be reaching out with the information that you need to redeem that or to get you your path tag. Woo, Tim, what a show. Thanks.
Well, but we
What's up?
talked about doing one more giveaway.
We did?
We did. And that is
I totally
for
forgot.
our non-live audience.
Oh
So
my
if you're
goodness,
listening
Tim.
to
Thank
this
you
show
so much.
later, this is your opportunity to win a prize.
That's
and
right.
again, it's going to be the same Project GC premium
1-year
membership.
membership.
And so what we want you to do this time is to send an email to challengecachepodcast@gmail.com. Include in the title, what did we say?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me, the title.
Oh, yeah, but it's how we sort it. So we need to so PGC giveaway.
Sure.
Put that in your title, PGC giveaway, and tell us what challenge cache you found or you placed.
I thought it was just placed, Tim. I'm going to stand on that.
Are you going to stand on that?
I want our community to be better. I want our listeners, you guys who are listening live, you're in this too, but our audio listeners too, our later listeners, hide a challenge cache. Make our community better.
So then maybe we need to modify it that they have to submit it for publication.
Yes,
but it does not have to be published.
So we need
during our promotional period.
We need you to send in your proof of a challenge cache hidden, even if it doesn't get published by our due date. Challenge cache hidden by September 7th, midnight September 7th. So we're giving you a few weeks because we know hiding a cache, we want it to be quality. We know you have to get your checker written. We know you have to get it submitted. So you've got a little over 3 weeks or so to hide a new challenge cache. Send us proof. So if it gets published, send us the GC code. We can look that up. If it's still in the queue to get published, send us a screenshot of your challenge that's going to get published, screenshot or link to your checker that is developed. We need to know this is a good to go challenge that's completely
right.
built.
And K-Blast has asked if previous hides count.
This is today
because
to
this
September
is special.
7th. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is for a big prize. This is a money-based prize.
Yeah.
So starting tonight, get your challenges ready. And if you placed it yesterday, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And like Memphis said, come on, Florida, we need to be number one among states. Remember Tim's stats at the beginning of the show. States have the chance to beat out other states. 2 states are really close to those positions.
Right. So. Florida's number 3. I don't know how many caches Florida needs in order to get to number 2, but I'm hoping that Michigan can get to number 3 and bump Florida down. So Memphis,
all right, we got a Memphis Merlin challenge going on here. I love it. I love it. Very good.
Very awesome. And
All right.
again, we want to say thank you to everyone who has participated tonight in the chat room. Great. Thank you for all of our patrons of the Geocache Talk Network. Thank you very much. Without your support, we don't do this. It takes a lot of money to keep these podcasts going. And so we
Yes, thank you.
appreciate your patronage. Our next show is when, Emily?
It is the second Tuesday of September, September 10th. So remember, this challenge, send it to us by the 7th. We need time to go through our results. And the show is on Tuesday, the 10th. And show notes for tonight's show will be posted shortly after the show airs in the video description and linked in the podcast description.
Remember to say hello in that very special way when you see Emily or I at an event. And I promise that I'm going to keep some more stuff in my pocket, because I was at an event on Saturday. Someone came up to me with the right phrase and I didn't have anything in my pocket that day.
Oh, no. And I also want to throw out there, if you have any questions about this challenge, just email us, challengetalkpodcast@gmail.com. We'll answer your questions about the after show contest.
Yeah, it's intended to be fun. Don't sweat it. Don't worry over it. We'll make it fun. But thanks for watching and listening.
Yes.
Remember, it's not about the numbers. It's about the challenge.
Challenge accepted. Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you so much.